Hello and welcome once more to Red Gaming Tech. My name is Amata. Today is the 31st of March, and this time I have some news for you regarding The Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt. And even though we are just a little bit more than a month ahead of the release of this title, we are still learning more about the rather massive world that it will be presenting to us. Now, there was a recent interview with Gamer.ru, which was helpfully translated by someone on the game's official forums, with the senior writer Jakub Samolek. I really hope I pronounced that correctly. And he talked about some interesting things, including how you have a choice to side with the monsters at times rather than killing them, and, as well as this, some monsters may even help complete certain quests, which sounds really interesting and adds a different dynamic that we don't see too much of. And Jakub had this to say, quote, "Yes, it is possible. Geralt basically kills the monsters that are dangerous to people, but there are reasonable monsters who have valid reason to show aggression. You might meet a monster with whom the locals treated badly, and even then you have to decide whether to kill it or, on the contrary, to deal with the people who put a contract on it. There will be some monsters who will assist you in the fulfillment of certain side quests. In any case, you have to expect a few different scenarios," which sounds really interesting. Kind of a moral choice, but not a moral choice, because neither answer is the wrong one. It's just kind of down to your preference, which I really like. And obviously, some monsters won't have this option. This isn't going to be with every monster. But it's important to consider this, considering, well, could this monster possibly help me out with this side quest? It's entirely possible. And even if they can't, well, you probably get something for helping them out and not killing them. So it's a rather interesting thing indeed. As well as this, Jakub spoke on the topic of the option to bargain in-game. And he went on to say, quote, "I also like our mechanics of bargaining. When you sign up for the execution of the contract, you can bargain. People accept your terms or offer their own cheaper price. It's a simple system, but it allows you to feel yourself as a Witcher. In the game, as well as in the books, the Witcher have to deal with extremely dangerous work for very little money, and customers never want to pay what should have been paid, or they may be screaming about being robbed. I think the opportunity to bargain will allow you to experience it all on yourself. That's why I like it so much." And, kind of on this topic, but on a little bit of a side note, he further went on to say that if you're really stuck for cash, you can even take out a loan. And he said, quote, "As I recall, this option, as deposits, is not available in the game, but you'll be able to take a loan in the bank and then buy something you want. Well, first you have to pay for previously received credit before taking a new one." So there you have it, and I will post the initial article in the description below this video, but of course it is not in English, so if you can read it then have at it, but it is there just for your perusal if you're interested. So some very cool tidbits. I really like the sound of this. The Witcher 3 is one of my most anticipated titles. Hopefully I can actually smash through Bloodborne in time, because, well, that's the game I'm looking forward to, and of course now it's finally out, so yeah. Anyway, do let me know your thoughts and opinions, and I'll see you next time.